The first structure is the larynx, which is superior to the trachea. The trachea is inferior to the larynx. Then we have the lungs, which is posterior to the ribs. Next we have the diaphragm, which is inferior to the lungs. Then we have the epiglottis and the vocal folds. And our last structure is the esophagus, which is posterior to the trachea. First, we have the pericardium, which is the most superficial layer of the heart. Then we have the right atrium, which is the right superior part of the heart. And then our structure that we chose was the left ventricle, which is the left inferior structure of the heart. The omentum is anterior to all of the structures in the digestive system, and the mesentery is posterior to all of the structures in the digestive system. Next we have the stomach, and then the pyloric sphincter, which is intermediate to the stomach and the small intestine. Then we have the small intestine, which is inferior to the stomach, and the large intestine, which is also inferior to the stomach. Then we have the ileocecal valve, which is intermediate in between the small intestine and large intestine.
All right. And then the descending colon. Yeah.
Yes,
right
great.
Right
the most inferior structure of the digestive system.
The end. Goodbye.
The first structure that we have is the liver, which is superior to the stomach. Next, there's the gallbladder, which is inferior to the liver. The next structure is the pancreas, posterior to the stomach. And lastly, the spleen, which is lateral to the stomach. The first structure we have are the kidneys, which are retroperitoneal along with the ureters. The ureters connect to the bladder. The bladder is posterior to the last two structures. The reproductive organs that we chose for our animals were the testes, which is inferior to the pubic bone and bladder, and the ovaries, which are lateral to the uterus.